I'm gonna blow your mind. I just sat through the pronunciation guide.
Oh shit, I should have done that.
It's Brevar. Raoul Brevar and Milo. And De Bruyne, which pretty much have that one is, and Alex de Rooij.
I tried to say that one.
And the place that the guy works at is called the Han.
Okay, well, what about Schippersburg?
It's just Schippersburg, except you have to pronounce every single syllable the way that we can't. It's like Schippersburg. Schippersburg. I can't. The fact that you have to I want to
watch this guide now.
You have to do like a throat noise on both the ship and the berg, like different ones. It's like I can't do this. Anyway, we're back to Alex de Rooij. Fuck, I said it dumber. We're back at Alex de Rooij.
Okay. I mean, before we get into it, do we want to talk about our nipples?
No. Nipple talk happened before the episode. You can't just bring back. He does this to fuck with me. I'll be like, this was funny. I should have been recording this. And then I'll be like, they're like, well, we can talk about it after you bring the video back. I'm like, no, the fucking thing where we make each other laugh already happened. You can't just reference it out of context. And then he immediately does that every time we record anything.
We don't say the C word on this stream.
Context.
That's a no-no.
Half of all Lethal Company streams are just a conversation. Start with a conversation I cut. That's just Bird just referencing something over and over again that happened off recording that no one understands.
What are you talking about when I talk? Oh, the fucking the shitting teleport.
No, that happened on stream. That's just a very long. That's just a long-running joke. It's unique to every stream. As you were always like, oh, that thing that happened before recording, that out of context conversation, I better bring it back right now, and you just do that every time.
My bathroom is the fucking jewel, okay?
Now he's going on about the fucking shower. It's fine. It's fine.
Anyway,
it's fine. We've just been fucking with each other for 11 years, and I'm winning. The difference is that whenever I win at fucking with you, I make a highlight out of it. Whenever you win at fucking with me, I let it just disintegrate to the sands of time.
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. I like not succeeding or applying my talent in useful ways.
Anyway, Alex just refused the call to adventure. And the rain
hero's journey.
The rain audio just ran out and looped because we've been here for too long.
Don't worry, this is like the third time it's looped.
Yeah.
All right, hang on. We're on. All right, where are we on the hero's journey?
I don't know.
It's the refusal to call. We're only on step 2. God damn, this is gonna be long.
Yeah, like some kind of origin story.
Oh man.
For a superhero.
You know. Go fuck yourself.
I'm gonna do that by pulling on the drawstrings of my hoodie. It's gotten way too cold for comfort. What time is it even? Not that it matters. I don't have anywhere to be without a job anyway. I don't have a job. My life's pointless now. Instead of, better in every way except for the money. So I just walk. Before long, I've left the mansion behind me like a bad dream. As populated as the city streets were this morning, they're completely abandoned now. Not surprising, the rain's coming down hard. That butler wasn't lying about the storm. The sky's almost black, and I'm soaked to the bone. None of that matters.
Oh, so emo. You got fired from a job that you probably like. Get over it.
I figured that I don't think you like that job. I figured that it wouldn't be totally abandoned because like a whole chunk of the city is just underwater anyway.
True.
You know, he very explicitly didn't like that job because he's already talking shit about it to von Howlink before.
Well, excuse me for not being able to tell if somebody likes their job or not. I just assumed that he wasn't complaining as much as the average person.
Because everyone hates
And
their
then
job.
he liked it. Yeah.
That's
Anyway,
that's the gold standard
I'm in a
for
mood tonight.
the gold standard for employment is you can hardly feel the burning. Lightly singed. Me, a sidekick. It sounds so amazing on the surface, doesn't it? To be a hero, someone people look up to for protection, a beacon of hope. But that's just how it is in the comics. It's so different in real life. This is a gritty comic series. Have you heard of The Boys? Have you heard of
Is that the one
Invincible?
where the dad on God fucking damn it.
That's the one with the dad, yeah.
I know it's the one with the dad.
I know.
I was trying to set
You're
up a
being a
joke
funny
here.
guy. You're trying to make a Star Trek joke in the Star Wars, haha. You could have been like, isn't that the one? You could be really cerebral, be like, isn't that guy with the one with the naked blue man? Because that's what they're all ripping off anyway. That's the gritty superhero. Is everyone that's like, wow, I'm deconstructing superheroes, like they're just doing Watchmen 30 years too late. It's embarrassing. It's almost as embarrassing as making a sequel series to Watchmen. There's now a prequel and a sequel. Oh god.
I can't believe that people are trying to franchise Watchmen.
They're trying to franchise Dark Crystal.
I know.
Speaking of things that are just the hero's journey, it's just the hero's journey in 90 minutes, and then nothing else needs to be done with it. And they're like, all right, let's do a comic series, let's do a manga, let's do an extended book, like novel series, let's do a prequel Netflix series, let's do tie-in adventure games, a turn-based strategy game.
Scared of like taking risks on new IPs that they're just contorting old.
They're so
things
afraid to do risks on new IPs that they're taking risks on failed IPs and then be like, whoa, failed again? Crazy. The number of times
I liked in that movie when the Dark Crystal said it was crystalline time.
And then it crystalled everywhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Anyway.
I could have died in Mrs. De Bruyn's shop. More importantly, she could have died if I'd fucked up in there. And this masked vigilante thinks that I'm cut out for this business just because I didn't chicken out? Today showed I can't even keep a job, so how does he expect to keep other people alive? How does he expect me to keep other people alive? Well, you didn't keep people alive because you didn't keep your job because you kept somebody alive. And now you can be a superhero Nepo baby and don't have to worry about a job ever again. So it really takes care of everything.
Yeah, Batman's son gets a really cushy gig, doesn't he?
Do you think it's awkward that Hen's ice cream... Do you think it's awkward that Hen's ice cream is like across the street from Han? Which itself basically means like chicken, I think. Like the bar.
I don't see where Hans is on the.
Well, this is the perspective we saw when we first were shown the city, seemingly from the perspective of the bar, run by the
this is like how the main menu of Disco Elysium is a spoiler.
Is it? I don't remember what it means.
I don't know.
I haven't played that game. The game's 5 years old now. Upsettingly.
God, fucking stop!
I upset him by.
I'm gonna remove your ability to tell time.
He brought up The Witcher, and I was like, that game's 9 years old now. Here's the fucked up thing in my brain that I can't process, that I just had in my head. Disco Elysium is now older now than Witcher 3 was when it came out. Mm-hmm. Witcher 3 came out. Disco Elysium came out when Witcher 3 was 4 years old. Now Disco Elysium's 5 years old. No.
Think about this. Fallout New Vegas is closer to the release date of Fallout 1 than it is to today.
Yay. Oh god.
Uh-huh. That one hurts, doesn't it?
We're just ancient now. It doesn't hurt as much because I actually don't know what year Fallout came out. But Fallout New Vegas came out when I was in college, and that was a long time ago. So what really hurts is somebody was just like... Somebody messaged me and it's like, you're a geologist? It's like, not in any functional way. It's like, I do have a bachelor's degree that I got, and I did the math 11 years ago. Been out of college for 11 years. Kill me.
That's good, right?
What's good?
You're not in college anymore.
I guess. Things were simpler back then. I didn't have to do anything. Even at my
Yeah.
job, my former job, I was too timid to seize the day. Just doing what I was told to, like employees are supposed to do. Trying to keep a low profile and not get in trouble with my permanently scowling supervisor. What else are we gonna do?
What
Like,
a wage cook.
we're gonna do a kickflip? Like, what the fuck else are you gonna do at your office job? Like, seize the day. I always did a decent...
my captain. His TPS report is ready.
I always did a decent job, and that had always been good enough for me. One time I was in line for something resembling a promotion. I just balked because I didn't know if I could handle the responsibility. Oh, that's probably not a great life choice.
No.
Lou and Willem tried so desperately to get me to reconsider, and I've always wondered if I might have had a more successful career if I'd taken that chance. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you would have.
You know how hard it is to fire someone? Just take the promotion.
You know how hard it is to get promoted? Jesus.
Most people that are promoted don't know what they're doing. Have you met managers before? They can't spell the different...
Most people that are promoted went to a different company and interviewed at a higher level than their current one.
They like
because it's
transplanted...
much easier to do that.
Yeah, like most people that got promoted transplanted entire companies, so they start making up as they go how to actually do this job.
Yes.
I love the world.
Because to get a promotion from to interview with another, oh my god, alcohol. Why did I have so much of you today? Fuck it, my point is even boring. I'm not even gonna insist on this stupid thought anymore. Let's just fucking move on.
The realization, this is stupid. Fuck it. The difference is that if I mess up in repair...
The effort to boring ratio is way too high.
The difference is that if I mess it up in repairs, no one dies. Thankfully, even my supervisor's looks can't kill anything other than my self-esteem. I do feel like you can definitely mess up repairs in a way that someone dies.
Yeah, what?
That sounds like specifically the thing that endangers people, as opposed to whatever your manager does. Supervising the repairs? Fighting criminals and saving people, though. It's not just my life on the line. What if I mess up badly enough? What I need is some time to figure things out. I'll find an opportunity again eventually. I head into the nearest store to get some much-needed comfort food. Mostly just ice cream. We're going to Hans Ice Cream! A couple of days of chilling on the couch with Max will do me good. A hero's life is probably overrated anyway. But what if what if this is my one chance at a better life? Like that promotion.
Yeah.
So 2 chances. What if I really could be more?
Yeah, this is when he starts singing Somewhere Over the Rainbow, bro.
Something good finally falls into my lap and I turn tail? Bottom. This is exactly why I've had the same shit job since high school. It's not like I'd be thrown into the deep end as a sidekick. I'd be learning the ropes from a pro and getting paid for it until I get shot.
An internship, if you will.
Yeah. An unpaid internship, and that you will be interred in a grave. At least I hope he was gonna pay me. I wanted to take Dawn Hound, Raoul, up on his offer. I really did, but I was so confused and scared, and... Batman went through like 4 Robins, so... did not end well. Like, literally one of the fates of one of the Robins is the go-to example of, I can't believe they did this on children's TV. The fucking Joker like ruining Tim Drake. I think it was Tim. Hopeless, like always. Everyone around me thinks I'm capable of more. Lou, Willie, even Raoul, the most powerful person in the entire fucking world, says that I'm capable of more. I better just leave. Am I the only one who can't see it?
Yes, apparently.
It's like, it's fucking Jeff Bezos walks in and is like, I think you're capable of more. I'm gonna hire you. And then you walk away to get your depression ice cream. It's like, it's a hell of a call to make. You're not even gonna like test it out for a minute. Just, I don't know, man. I don't even think that like billionaires are great people, but I mean, don't.
They got a lot of money, and I don't have very much. So we could fix 2 problems. They could not be a billionaire anymore, and I could be a billionaire.
Oh. I keep thinking about Watchmen even more now because there is a clock shop up there. There's a watch repairman shop up there, like, you know, like in Watchmen. Mm-hmm. Do I have it in me to take that big old leap of faith? That big of a leap of faith? I mean, big ol' would be fine. My mind continues to wander.
Yeah.
Wondering if I made the wrong call. Wondering if I'll ever have a chance like this again. Wondering if I'll ever have a job again. If anyone would even care. Fuck! I say it loudly, almost shouting it into the void. The only thing that scares me... I'm sorry. Fuck! There we go. The only thing that scares me more than jumping in the deep end is being left alone at the edge of the cliff after everyone's already gone in. I realize that I'm home alone and I should, like, embrace that.
Yeah.
Like, no one's home right now, I can yell.
Oh, okay, there you go.
And deep down, I know I'll regret it for the rest of my life if I don't do this. Which is why I yelled. I guess that settles it. Do it.
What the fuck? Hold on.
There's 3 startled dogs in this house now somewhere.
The next step of the hero's journey is that the mentor convinces you that you're ready. You don't just decide it on your own. What the fuck is this?
You can turn your back on the mentor. They usually turn their back on the mentor.
No, they turn their back on the mentor.
I watched Aragon.
No. They turn their back on the mentor, which already happened. Then the next thing is that there's like some supernatural event that teaches them, like, oh, I can do it.
Well, you turn your back on the mentor and then you realize, oh, right, fuck, I need to pay rent. The mentor is capitalism.
Okay, well, yeah, there's the fucking supernatural moment then. It's just the realization of capitalism, the demon that possesses us all.
Yeah. Having a mentor that pursues you is just the privilege of people that have UBI. Going back. I just hope it's not too late.
It's been like 2 hours, man.
But now he's damp and he's gonna be like, eh. The mansion looks even creepier than before. What's funny to me about the return trip in both directions is that he didn't mention taking the train, which is how he actually got there the first time.
Suspend your disbelief for one fucking second.
It sounds implied that he almost like he just walked because he didn't mention a train in either direction. Like,
and there was also walking footsteps.
Yeah, like, what are you doing, man? The mansion looks even creepier than before with these dark clouds hovering up above. I took a train for the first time through the middle of Atlanta at like 10 p.m. It's the middle of the night carrying heavy bags. It was an experience. Like, I sure hope I'm going the right way. Because I went to FWA and it was like the first time I had to consider, like, oh, right. Every time I go to convention, there's a shuttle service that goes directly from the airport to the hotel that that's happening at. But this one's not nearby. So I had to get on a train for like a while. I had to get like a train card and so on. This is an experience. Anyway.
I rode the train 6 times this week.
Cool. What's it like living in a civilization?
Expensive.
I live in car-dependent land.
Oh god, I know.
It's just roads as far as you can see.
Blew my fucking mind. I was visiting some family in California, and people were like, "Hey, we're gonna go bowling today," and I was like, "Cool." I did not realize that bowling was like a 45-minute drive away, and I was like, "How do Californians? How do you do this? Like, oh my god, your closest bowling alley of all things is that far away, let alone everything else."
It depends. I definitely have a much closer bowling alley, but I don't live in like a city. It's like oh, it's just the theater 15 minutes that way, bowling alley 15 minutes that way. Just kind of.
Oh well.
In 15 minutes, I've crossed the town.
Life ain't so bad for you, is it?
Well, if I drive for 15 minutes, I reach the opposite end of the town. That's all. That's the space. The difference is that if we don't have it, then we really don't have it, and you're driving several towns away to get to somewhere.
I was gonna say, based off of what you were describing, it sounds like everything is within 15 minutes, so you have nothing to complain about.
Yeah, the problem is we don't have everything.
Yeah, everything that you listed on that list of 2 things.
Yeah. There's no escape rooms on that list, or limited release movie theaters. Or a
Anyway,
place
let's
to
hear this guy
hike.
insult his friends.
I can't even. I don't think
his friends.
there's nowhere to ride a bike that isn't going through traffic the whole time and to die.
No, it's impossible.
The mansion looks even creepier than before with these dark clouds hovering above. Thankfully, dark cloud allows you to customize cities, so. Lightning cracks in the distance as I open the rusty old gate. I get stuck in the mud, leaving only a tiny space for me to slip through. Oh no, the gate's over mud?
Ew.
What's the butler do?
What, do you expect him to go mop up the mud?
Well, sculpt the area. I mean, they don't do any of
sure.
they don't do any of the lawn or anything either. So like, I don't think he butlers. Maybe only he's an indoor only butler. You gotta get an outdoor butler. One that you let out and you just have to hope that they come back.
They don't get eaten by a hawk. Got it.
So stupid. Got a little butler door on the bottom of the door. The statues along the path seem to actually, honest to God, turn their heads as I walk by.
Do they have security cameras? Yep.
At this point, I'm pretty sure they've got cameras installed in them. That would be the least subtle way to install cameras if the head actually looks at you.
I mean, it's about the swag.
Muscular, furry statue always watches you wherever you go. Hope this doesn't awaken something in me. Maybe I'm on the brink of major meltdown. I hurry to the front door, slipping and sliding over the wet cobblestone. Cobblestone feels like one of the specifically least slippery things. Hello?
God damn.
Let me in. Let me in! I bang on the door. It's me, Alex. Open up.
I have a gun.
He's crying. No.
Oh.
No. God, drawing furry heads is so hard. Sorry, I'm just looking at this.
I was looking at it too.
I need to study this later. I had a recent stream where I was trying to draw and I just literally just had to give up on drawing a head. I couldn't do it. I lost it. Whatever it was, I just lost what it's like. I couldn't like what
The ratio of like eye size to like the whole head shape is so fucking hard to get right with furries.
Everything's so hard.
It is very tough.
No answer. Please.
Ooh.
I step back from the door.
Foreshortening.
I'm so exhausted. My tongue's lolling out of my muzzle. Please, just give me one more chance. That's an expression. That's really funny.
I love a good wall-eyed look.
Me when the anime protagonist loses his shit. I hear a laugh coming from behind the door, then finally it opens. After being outside in the dark for so long, the bright light coming from inside practically blinds me. Milo stands in the doorway. He regards me with what looks like a scowl. I can't really tell emotions when it comes to beaks. 40 minutes and 36 seconds. Man, your cardio is going great. You did a round trip to the city in 40 minutes?
No, back and forth, yeah.
His expression softens, and he steps aside, holding the door open. Less than an hour. I believe you owe me another 20 euros, sir. Raoul comes into view with folded arms and the toothiest of smiles. Not the Ransona pose! He's ready to talk about the age of consent on YouTube. I can't help but smile back at them.
A small price to pay. Welcome home, Spot.
I wonder how they choose which name to use half the time at this point.
I don't know. It depends on the fact that he's gonna call him Dusk Hound now, apparently. Whoa! What should I call you? Dusk Hound?
That's why he's got a star on his tongue. Because he's the knight. I am the knight.
Then why isn't he the Night Hound?
Because that, well, because it's the opposite of dusk. Because they're liminal superheroes.
I see.
Dusk Hound.
They're corpuscular superheroes. Anyway, came up with it while you were gone.
Is very proud of it.
Didn't hear any ideas from you, smartass.
Only because it is difficult to match creative genius such as yourself, Master Bivar. It sounds good to me.
Really?
Really? I mean, it is only the opposite of Dawn. There are other options to consider. Yeah, Dusk Hound it is.
Well, Dusk Hound, fancy a cup of coffee? Milo just put some on.
I'd like that a lot. I brought ice cream. He still has the ice cream from 20 minutes ago.
40 minutes ago.
No, he left 40
minutes ago. Oh, wait, it would be 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, he did a round trip. He had enough time to have a breakdown and get coffee, so apparently it's like a 15-minute trip. It's shockingly quick.
Why did you fucking take the train
distance.
then?
I don't know. I don't understand.
Maybe they just do it for fun in Europe.
Maybe. I don't know. Oh, the issue's over.
The end.
I thought we'd reached the intro again in the first issue.
No. This is the end of Act 1 in the hero's journey. We have the crossing of the first threshold, as they say.
Oh, Orion.
Who?
I have roomed with Orion, Mr. Additional Programming. Doop. I have met a lot of these people, actually. Anyway.
I will get a booze, and I will be back in 3 minutes.
Why? Are you back, Your Majesty?
Alright, I'm back.
It's time for issue 2.
I can see how it definitely sounded like we reached the end of issue 1, and I was like, alright, fuck it, I'll see you next week.
Well, the music's also kind of loud, so I was like, did you just say you're gonna be back in 10 minutes? Like, it's just
no.
The middle of the fucking session. What are you doing? Alright, Glory Honden, issue 2. A whale of a tale.
Glory Honden.
Hold.
He has a mustache on the end of his muzzle. Did you see that?
Yes, because
that was fucking. That was a little bit. Oh wow!
He was dressed as a pirate.
I know.
Are you telling me the superhero comic might be goofy?
A little bit.
Somewhere underwater.
Whoa! Yeah, Polly.
Polly's got a bulldog harness on.
Oh boy! Oh boy! All right, which one of us?
I don't, let's see. Well. If 'tisn't the catch of the day come swimming home at last. Not like you to have a dirty uniform, Ishmael. Who gives? Or what gives? Had a rough go of it out in the 7 seas?
Don't give me your... Sir... Cease your blathering, ye old ball of feathers.
Tisk, I blather 'cause I care, me hearty. He had us all worried, truly, even the captain. Of course, then he took a gander at the news.
The bloody news? Do you mean to say the captain knows?
It took so long to get back that we had time to be reported on. I personally understand why you'd be away for a couple of days after, of course. Running from the law ought to be quite difficult with the stubby little legs of yours.
Why, you...
But breaking our code of honor in the first place, Mo Shara. Is that, I don't know. That'd be breaking his old heart.
My dear, basically.
I just don't know if I said it or not.
True. Why don't you quit poking your beak into places it don't belong before I pluck your feathers out one by one and stuff them in a pillow?
A water pillow.
And just how you be making those funny squiggly sounds?
Oi! Touch my feathers and you'll be sorry, fish breath.
Asshole!
Dunce.
Landlubber! Jesus.
You did not just say that.
Her feathers are caught in fucking bubbles.
That's a lot. Oh yeah, there's one that's just up there in the bubble. Oh, have your head on a pike, you hear?
Shut your beaks, both of yous. Holy shit, he's bigger than I thought.
There's a lot of whale. Is that a whale lord? Dearest Captain, whatever do you need?
Ishmael, me laddie, I thought I'd made myself very clear when I took you in. Pardon me, Captain. I still be trying to get the swearing thing under control. All habits die hard. You're hoisting the wrong sail, boyo. Cursing be one thing, but this here crew don't take kindly to feckless, unprovoked violence, see? Holding a little old lass at gunpoint like that don't reflect too kindly on us, as men o' the sea. Any lesser captain would settle for no less than hanging you up by your fins or having your keel hauled.
You're really in it for it now, Ishmael.
But seeing as this is your first jaunt ere the great line o' the syndicate rulebook, the great Ahab's willing to let this one go. Really?
Really?
On one condition, lad. See, I got a grand job planned, absolutely grand, and I need all hands on deck for this one. And seeing as the big guns are in the pillory, that unfortunately means you lot. A word of warning to the weak and weary, though. Cross Ahab again, and keel hauling will be just the start. Thank you, Captain. You won't regret it. I swear on me heart. I don't think I have to prepare two pirate voices.
He's a smiling fish. That's a very specific visual.
Error. Smiling. Don't go thanking me yet, you sorry sack of scales. We pull this one off, and every cent you earn's gonna go to fixing that little old lady's store.
Aww.
Until then, you'll be swabbing the poop deck.
His heart's as big as his tits.
This is a pretty big heart, then. Are you kidding me? I wasn't even the one who smashed up the place. It was that blasted hound and his spotted friend that did the deed. Anyway. And that wouldn't have happened if you listened to me for once in your life, Sonny. Now would it?
You said it, Captain.
Captain, who's the new fella in the corner over there? A ticket into the place we're fixing to loot. What was your name again, lad?
It just pops up like a name entry field. You're like, wait, what?
That would be fucking great.
Oh, there he is. It's Camo. Which one of us was Camo? I forgot.
I don't remember.
Fuck.
Did I write these down? No, I didn't write down this guy.
Let's see. Camo. August Camo, at your service.
Not bad. Camus?
No, Camo. Is everybody reading this game? And Kamo's a tight package.
Oh shit.
This watch out, this chameleon's ripped.
I like how his horn is poking through the bubble.
Yeah, everyone is just struggling with this bubble tech. It's just a rough time for everyone. He's right. He'd be saying it wrong, Ishmael. It's obviously Kamoa. It's Kamo. Why does no one get it right?
Stop
My eyes are up
tongues.
here.
Get over here and listen good. We got a job to do. Glory Hounds!
It does. It almost needs like a theme song, yeah.
I know.
And a stylized intro that only costs $3,000 to animate and score.
3,000, Jesus. That's is it gonna be stick figures?
It varies.
Somebody playing a kazoo?
It depends on how talented people are, and more importantly, how available they are. I'm on the verge of collapsing. My bones are aching. My vision's blurry. Whether it's because I'm just that exhausted or because my body can't take much more punishment, I don't know. But every time I hit the mat, it gets just a little comfier. It's just a little harder to get up again.
Oh, he's dying. Oh my god.
Again. Is that oh, it's a Jet Li wolf.
Oh yeah, that's fucking awesome.
And there's just like some goofy, cute photo of just like them hanging out. Just Milo and Raul in the background.
Yeah.
Gloves, a turntable, which is a funny thing to include in a dojo. Why not? Can't see anything else past him. Again. The bird looming over me, it looks none the worse for wear. Of course he doesn't. I haven't been able to hit him once after all, even after he promised Raul he'd go easy on me. They're going to lie there with mouth agape like baby bird. I can say that. Give me a moment. This is life or death situation, does count. Criminals are not going to wait for you to make return flight from Dreamland.
Oh!
I just think I sprained. Oh. Struggle
what?
Hound. Oh, he's out.
Yeah.
I pushed myself off the mat and immediately yelp in pain, falling right back down.
You should probably stop.
Strained my entire body. And you will keep doing so if you do not keep guard up. In hand-to-hand combat, paying attention to opponent is as important as punching and kicking.
Yeah.
If you do not, he shakes his head. There are worse things than bruises. With all those scars, I'm inclined to believe him. I sit up straight, panting all the while. How are you not tired yet? I'm like half your age. Body is temple. Take care of it at an early stage, then old age will take care of you. Like temples do. When they get old, they take care of you. Does this metaphor make sense? Your body might be a temple. Mine's more of a garbage disposal. Then see me as sanitation company. I'm going to eat you. You must learn discipline.
Weird.
I carefully weigh my options. Alright, promise not to break any bones? I will do my very best. Get back on my feet and assume the stance he's been trying to teach me all morning. Keyword being assume. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't think that's what this assume means.
I kind of get what they were going for.
I guess you could do like a double entendre with it, I guess.
Also known as a pun.
Yeah, I guess. But I'm just like, usually when people say emphasis on the word, I'm like, don't they usually mean like the same meaning? I don't know.
That's true. It could be like emphasis on the six pack. Because he's carrying a beers. Anyway.
Alright. Hands raised at eye level, shoulders up, chin tucked, legs wide, knees slightly bent. Reminds me of boxing lessons I took as a kid. Of course, those didn't prepare me to fight a deadly bird with more battle scars than my dad's old car, but I doubt anything could. Your form is... He pauses, scrutinizing me. Adequate. Coming from him, that almost feels like praise. He takes a similar position himself. Fighting is very much like dancing. All about anticipation, anticipating your partner's actions and reacting in turn. Then, when God is down, you strike.
Just like dancing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just take him out. Not sure if I've ever seen a dance that's involved striking. Master Bavar had said similar thing long ago. Did you train him too? He nods. For years. He was interested in learning. Dedicated. Very insistent on talking, much like you. Made funny sound when hitting Matt, much like you. He chuckles. I'm so used to him being serious at this point that it feels unnatural, like a sound that should simply not exist. Are you trying to get me angry? I'm trying to make you punch instead of talking earholes off. I have earholes instead of eater because bird.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, you asked for it. Here it comes. Dusk punch. Dusk kiss? A reference for no one. I take a swipe at his smug little face.
Game Grumps have driven that joke into the ground, though. Just in time for you to come along and pick it up.
Yeah. I don't remember if they even repeated it. It's just in my brain forever. To torment you and Ka and no one else.
Mm-hmm.
Without skipping Without skipping a beat, he catches my fist in his claw, locking it in place. I try yanking it away, but he's got a firm hold on it. God, he's strong. This man could fold me like a chair. Tell me, what went wrong? I, hesitated? I'm assuming that he's yelled at his tag. No, we do not announce attacks. Also, no capes. Master Brevard may be living in cartoon world, but we fight real criminals. So, wise not to scream attack names and faces.
Boring.
Noted. Good. Can you let go of my hand now? He narrows his eyes. No. Pretty please? Prettiest of pleases will have no effect on me. Opponent immobilizes your arm. What do you do? I throw another punch with my free hand, but that one gets snatched up by Milo as well. He wasn't even looking at it. Correction. Both arms. Just fucking trembling in place. He stares me down while I wriggle in place. He's enjoying this. Lock is ticking. Alright, fine. If he wants to play dirty, I can play dirty too. I take a deep breath, I pull back my leg, and then bring my knee forward as hard as I can, right into his groin. It's like hitting a brick wall.
Wow.
He doesn't flinch, but he does let go. I stagger backwards. This is how you can tell it's an Echo Project game, is that the moment someone's learning martial arts or how to defend themselves, they immediately have groin kicks. Weirdly is a through line.
I'll take your word for it.
Good thinking. Ineffective, but good start. I look up at him. How did you not... What? Feel pain? Internal testicles. Species and anatomy of opponent is very important. Yep. Birds and fish don't got balls. And lizards. Everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. For example, I have all strengths and you have all weaknesses. Not the answer I was expecting to hear. Well, at least I wasn't expecting him to be this blunt about it. What are yours? He taps his beak. Strengths? Carrion crows have sharp beaks, made for tearing flesh from bone. Evolution dulled natural, but not beak. Exercise caution while aiming for head. He pauses. Would not want you to lose fingers. Oh, evil eyes. Whoa. Morbid. Have you ever had to? No, I am not barbarian. I'll still be keeping an eye on that beak of his. It'd be pretty distracting in general if you're fighting somebody that just has a pointed object that's pointing at you the whole time.
Yeah, a knife.
Or his face, in this case. I hope you are not always this easily frightened, Duskhound. Just wondering how
he is. Don't worry.
Just wondering how Raoul turned out so happy-go-lucky when you're over here warning me about folks who might chop my fingers off. Oh hey, his jacket's in the background. Continuity.
Oh, yeah.
Master Brevard is idealist. To him, he cannot perceive danger. It does not exist. He is lucky to be skilled and resourceful. He shakes his head wistfully. Still has much to learn about self-preservation. You have that in common. So, why aren't you his sidekick? He'd be way more helpful in a fight than I ever could hope to be. He looks away for a moment, knitting his brows. I'm expecting him to explain, but he stays silent for a few long, agonizing moments that give me the impression I just gravely offended him. I am only fit enough to teach, not fight. I think this might be a sensitive topic. He's got the PTSD.
Maybe.
Hey, for what it's worth, I think you're an excellent teacher. Look at all the progress I haven't made. You're great at teaching. You hit me, and you hit me.
And then when I try to do something, it doesn't work, and then you tell me you have a knife for a face.
I've got knife face and no balls. He focuses on me again.
Yeah, wasn't it like, what are your strengths and weaknesses? And he didn't list a single weakness. He just stabbed you.
His weakness is long walks on the beach. He focuses on me again.
Weak at that.
Despite his stern expression, there's a funny little twinkle in his eye. I am best instructor in Batavia. I will teach you everything I know. You are not allowed to die under my tutelage. I don't know whether that's a promise or a threat. In turn, I ask only one thing. Shoot. Keep Master Brevard safe where I cannot. That's what I'm here for, right? I mean it. He may be a smart inventor, but he is not the brightest bulb in crayon box. I'd correct him on the idiom, but I don't want to end up on the mat again. I didn't know you two were so close. I just figured you were his butler.
Oh, okay, I kind of buy that now.
I am many things. Bodyguard, teacher, mixologist, legally allowed to officiate weddings. Butler is one of them. How far back do you guys go? 23 years.
Sorry, I was, fucking around. And it's been a hell of a ride.
I hear the hiss of the automatic doors shutting behind the Rottweiler as he struts into the room with the biggest grin and a large, colorful notebook. The amount of stickers on it would make an elementary school jealous. Is that glitter? Oh wow, it is. A container's worth at least. A bedazzled notebook.
Sorry I'm late. I had some work for the company to attend to.
When you're a billionaire, you can afford extra microplastics.
How's our new recruit doing, Milo?
About as well as you did on first training day.
Ouch.
No broken bones yet, however.
Oh, that's good.
Broken bones?
That's a long story.
Long story is he stubbed toe on the way out of training hall. Story finished. I just spent several days in infirmary.
Anyways.
He waves the notebook at me.
We have something very important to discuss.
I could honestly use a break. For a week. Teach doesn't seem to think I've heard one yet, though. I can see Milo twitching ever so slightly from the corner of my eye. What about my training? The crow lets out a sigh. It would appear we are done for today.
Look at Raoul's facial expression. Just unwavering.
He's just so fucking funny all the time. If the past week had been any indication, I think I'm in for another 5 consecutive hours of hearing about Raoul's heroic deeds.
Training is important.
But I'm a man-child, so...
But so is presentation.
Glitter is effective as pocket sand. I tilt my head.
Oh?
Presentation?
The people need more than just protectors, Spot. What they need is heroes. Icons. What they need is a symbol of justice that will strike fear into the heart of every criminal in the city.
I think I know where this is going. Am I getting a costume?
You can't fight crime wearing slacks, Duskhound.
I mean, you could. Fine. His grin widens as he slams the notebook on the nearest flat surface. He's even more excited than he was the other day during my 5-hour orientation. You're gay! I'm not getting a gimp suit, am I?
I took the liberty of creating some costume designs befitting your new identity.
So that's what he's been so busy with this past week. It took them a week to do his first training.
Yeah, I mean, it takes a long time to learn how to get hit in the face twice.
Well, they only just started. That's what I mean. Like, it took a week to even try.
Oh, fair.
No wonder he left all the fundamentals of his new job up to Milo. Do you design your own outfit?
Sure did. It's my pride and joy.
Emphasis on pride. It's June, by the way.
It is June.
Oh no. I figured that'd be more Milo's area of expertise. I can hear Milo shuffling behind us, putting away our training equipment. I look in his direction. He seems to be dreading this just as much as I am. I made some revisions for combat effectiveness, but design itself is Master Brevard's. He insisted on it. Oh no.
You're not getting a carbon copy of mine. I believe a proper outfit should bring out your own unique qualities.
That does nothing to ease my anxiety.
Just keep in mind, none of these are final. We can always make a few little tweaks here and there.
I can't wait to see how cursed the options are.
Oh,
thank
it's gonna
God.
be fun. Wonderful.
All right, show me what you've got. I'm being paid by a billionaire. I'm being paid by a billionaire. Just think about it, Alex. Raoul leans in close to me, his shoulder touching mine. He's wearing the same cologne as last week in Miss De Bruyne's store. He opens his notebook and starts flipping through the pages. They're all filled with colorful drawings and pencil, markers, and crayon. Oh, mixed media. The first few pages seem to be filled with prototypes for weapons and gadgets. Soon enough, he gets to the fashion doodles. He's going through them pretty quickly, but honestly, they don't look too bad. He's got an eye for style, at least.
Uh-huh. Now, seeing as you're new to this, I figured we'd give you plenty of protection and armor. You know, keep you safe.
That sounds good. Yeah, so I modeled it after Valdo. I may survive my first field assignment after all. He lands on a page with a drawing of me wearing...
Oh, God! Oh, my God! This is so good!
I love that he added nipples on the outside of the armor.
I love that it's on lined paper.
Oh my God, the mega hammer.
Oh my God.
It's got the star piercing immediately.
Oh my God, this is so good.
Extra grip.
Jesus Christ. I was not ready for this. I love how he didn't erase out the little rocket things on either side, because you can't if you've like drawn over it with crayon already. So you just have to do like a little scribbly do.
Just do a scribbly do.
Oh my god.
Languages are all over the place.
Oh.
Carbon,
awesome.
carbon underlag. Lancelbear voice. I love a Stolpanzer with extra bechamel.
I love die Mega Hammer with patent Volg.
So met must mean with, because there's visor met night vision.
Yeah. Patent Volg probably means patent pending.
Yeah, or
patent
something like
waiting.
that.
Yeah.
It's way less horny than I thought it was going to be, given his own costume.
Oh, don't you worry.
The boots are asymmetrical. Oh my god! Oh my god! Under the knee, it's unhinged. He's got like he's got one shin plate with a spike and a spike collar on his ankle, and then a spike shoe, and then the other one's just a billion spikes, but then a straightforward like shin guard, and then just a sword on his shoe. Just all over the place. Goodness me. Okay. Peak character design. It's almost as cool as Wergurumon.
I was thinking something that's on the more defensive side, while still terrifying to your adversaries.
Have you heard of gun?
We don't do that here. We just do sword and spike.
This is the most over-the-top and ridiculous armor design I've ever seen. Wow. This is quite something.
Right? How do you like it? Personally, I love the pauldrons.
The entire suit's only 3,000 pounds. He eyes me excitedly, like a kid showing off their latest art project to a parent. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but this isn't going to go on the fridge anytime soon.
Damn.
It looks pretty cool. Yeah. I like the thingies on the boots. You really accentuated my cum gutters.
Yeah. I don't see the cum gutters on there. What are you talking about? If cum is getting on there, it has no place to go. We need to take this back to the drawing board. Anyway.
we need to plan out an entire cum irrigation system. I always feel like I won whenever I make somebody laugh enough that Discord cuts out. It's like, haha, I broke. I literally. It's like when you hit the hammer on and then it hits the bell at the top. You're like, haha. I cleared the maximum score.
Because Discord is like, oh, that must be some weird background noise. Like somebody is like whacking some weeds or something. I'm just picturing like, you need like windshield wipers just for cum. Like if it gets on your eyes or something. Like, you need a whole
He already has a
here.
visor with night vision.
Well, I mean,
that means he's ready for the after dark.
If you can come on the visor, then just you need to like clean it up. We gotta fucking automate this in case there's another person ready to come.
What's he gonna do? Wipe it off with his hammer hand?
Yeah. I mean, no.
Strengths and weaknesses. We found his weakness. This is so stupid.
He's gonna keep. No. We keep coming on him, he can't do anything about it.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No. Just fucking blind him like Newman in Jurassic Park. Then
he's been blinded. Oh my god. You have to train a fucking army of mooks on just like cum accuracy so they can get him from a distance.
We're adults.
God.
As we've seen here, we've proven ourselves much more mature than this drawing.
Oh, everything hurts right
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
And for everyone at home that got a different impression of my joke but doesn't get why Bird lost it, he hates Rick and Morty, so he has not seen that season.
No,
it's
okay.
There's a reference that kind of got lost here, but it's fine. It went to beautiful, horrible places.
I like to think I did better than whatever Rick and Morty did. Anyway, my closing thought on this is like, he tries to attack somebody's like house, but he's got like a medieval trap thing. You know, they have like the vats of boiling oil.
No.
Instead it's just cum. I've collected the cum of 500 men in here.
I can't believe that, like, years later we've recorded the sequel to the Try Not to Cum game.
I believe it.
Hit classic moment of bird lore.
You know that shitty mobile game that's used to advertise other mobile games, which
Why did that miss?
don't look any even remotely like it.
Yeah, the ones that advertising like try not to come and
What?
Okay, my bad.
I've been playing it for 40
usually-
years.
I've been top of the leaderboard of the try not to come game. Somebody was almost going to overtake me on the try not to come game, so I went to his house and made him come, and now I'm winning again. I grouped up and put together a guild, and none of us are allowed to come in my guild. We all come over to my house and explicitly watch each other not come to make sure that we win.
Welcome to my guild, no fap forever.
Do you think the fucking guy who's at the top of the try not to cum game leaderboard happens to have a fucking vat full of cum? Do you think that? Where'd he get the cum from then? Huh?
His
Where'd he get the
enemies.
cum from?
All of his vanquished foes.
It's like a... Oh, God. Okay, I'm out of cum ideas.
See you back week. I'll see you next week after your factory period.
Oh, God. You mean the axes?
Yeah, wait, those are axes? I mean, don't you think it's maybe, you know, a bit much? He runs a paw across his chin.
I suppose it might be just a tad tricky to move around in it. Yes.
He just turns to the next page and it's just the fucking Borat underwear and that's the whole costume.
Not to worry, though. I thought of everything. I had a feeling you might feel this way, so I took the liberty to draft a few alternate designs. Mind you, they're slightly less developed and refined.
Refined.
Well, this one's in color.
He really killed his babies on this one. His darlings, not babies.
No, I mean, it's just part of the iteration process. This is how you grow. The next one has fewer bells and whistles and should let you move more freely.
Except for all these bells and whistles. Phew, I was a little worried, but thankfully he's got some self-awareness. Does he?
He does.
I'm sure the next one will be a lot less.
You weren't far off.
It is a lot less. Like
This one has
the list
the
of characteristics
Genghis
include iconic.
It has Lichter. It has minimalistic.
Minimalistic, iconic, lighter.
I think so.
And believe this is right. I was able to translate the rest, but weapon with branding, I think it says. Is that just a 3-headed male symbol? That's your gay battering. It's just the male, the symbol for males, but with 3 heads, and it just stabs people, which is extremely phallic too.
Oh shit! Those boots got hidden wheels.
I don't think those are wheels. I think those are paw pads. Oh, those are the wheels. Never mind. I just caught up. I was looking at the bottom right where there's paw pads. Well, we know for a fact that this is closer to the final design.
You know what'd be fucking creepy is if the spots on this drawing actually matched his spots,
body,
implying that like he observed Roya like so much. That he knows the spots.
They're not far off.
They're not far off, but they are far off enough that it's like
they're not.
It would just be really creepy if you did that.
Like he does have the one. He does have the 2 spots on his ear, the one on his cheek, the one on his upper neck, the 2 on his chest, the 2 on his left arm.
He might have just made up the rest. He might have gotten the ones in the face right.
I mean, once you get under his clothes, it gets a lot weirder when he knows where all the spots are.
Yeah, and that would be strange.
Yeah, I mean, at least this one looks like a superhero.
I mean, that pose is very.
This is just how most of the women were drawn for from the 60s until yesterday when they invented wokeness.
No, he's got some sick contrapposto going on with this pose.
That's a difficult pose. He's honestly better at drawing than I thought he was going to be, because the first one was a nightmare. But this is like,
I think that whoever drew this is not able to draw as bad as like 14-year-olds usually are.
They're like, draw bad. I'm like, draw bad. You mean extremely defined gesture drawing with anatomy?
Yeah.
Just draw with your left hand.
Drawing is
like a monkey bone. Draw with your left hand. These references are for no one.
It's pretty decent, actually.
Yeah. Let's see. Rollschlatzen mit Rocket. I can't. It's so much harder. It's so much harder than German. It looks like German, and then I'm like, I can't say it. It's impossible. I took German for years, and I can't handle Swedish. Or not,
Flemish?
Dutch.
Wait,
there we go.
Flemish. Fuck, Dutch. Jesus Christ, we both went through every wrong.
Well, I spent all day playing Lorelei and Laser Eyes, which is Swedish, so I'm not insane. I was looking at another German-looking language all day today. A lot less. Full stop. What even is this?
Art.
It's called anime, and it's hard.
Now, this one doesn't have quite as much protection.
How does this offer any protection?
But you'll be fast and flexible enough to dodge any incoming attack. You'll be untouchable.
Yeah, the ultimate combat form is just being naked. I'll die of embarrassment before anyone gets close enough to attack.
Hey, that's mean.
He said it all. Oh, he said the part out loud. That was an outside voice. Assuming anyone would even want to come anywhere remotely near me looking like that. I could name a few. I'm not so sure about this man's sense of style anymore.
Oh, he's not even smiling anymore.
Nope, he's struggling.
He's struggling.
Do you maybe have something a little more, good?
Modest? Why, yes. In fact, the next one might be a good middle ground.
I think I felt less scared when I had a pistol pointed at my face.
Behold! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Look at his big enemy eyes!
Oh no!
It says
the best one yet.
It says it's good for undercover. Untermatte geschickt für undercover fürs Hounds. I can't.
I don't fucking have a clue.
Oh my god. I love the fake out because you're like, oh, it's a middle ground between the armor and the obvious like after dark fetish material. It's gonna be the real design, and then it's this. It's a different planet completely. Like they know you're expecting the actual design you've seen before to show up.
Nah, I expected a rule of 3.
Oh my god.
No. This is great.
Why is, of all things, the bandana still maintains the original costume as color palette, and only that part does?
Theming. This guy knows what he's doing. Let's be real.
I'm scared. This is...
I thought instead of something flashy, perhaps something a little more traditional would suit you better. Something typically Batavian.
Just like all the other characters we've seen walking around. He looks at me, tail wagging and a big smile on his face. His eyes are twinkling like Lou's when they dig up a famous model's dirty secret. Either he's lost it or he's trying to pull some sort of prank. It is a pretty outfit, but I'll leave wearing dresses like this to Willem. I'm not a maid. He looks at me a little more seriously.
Maybe this one is just a bit too ordinary.
Blushing cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's still better at drawing heads than I am. God damn it. Look at that perfectly shaped muzzle on the right.
It's not bad.
I'm pissed. It's so hard to actually draw that shape. It's so deceptive.
It's really not bad.
It's just, there's like nightmarish like Sonichu eyes plastered over it to make you think the head's badly drawn, but everything's drawn perfectly except the eyes looking upsetting. What about this is ordinary?
God, even that front perspective though, like that's also really hard.
Yeah, no. They know how to draw.
Fuckers. How about this one?
A loose page falls out of his sketchbook.
Oh, the music cut.
It's not me in the sketch. It's...
Monty Python. Oh, what the hell?
It's just furry art. It's
Look at his face.
Furry art made by furries. Oh my god, Alex! Just drawing himself being all muscular, so strong.
I'm surprised that his crotch bulge isn't activating.
Yeah. Yes, given everything else in this drawing, the underwear is surprisingly modest. I mean, it's like encountering someone's persona, except it's just an idealized version of themselves.
Aw.
Because they're already that dog. Is this what people mean when they say fake it till you make it? Just keep drawing yourself. Just idealizing it.
There you go. Oh! How'd that get?
He's just like drawing himself in the mirror. He snatches the page away before I have time to take it all in. I don't think Milo was kidding when he said the boss was an idealist.
Anyway, here's my final design. This one should have everything.
Please, no more.
That's it. That's it. Number 4 right there. Milo, fuck off.
Did somebody order cake? We got a strawberry shortcake.
Yes. Mission ein Opti for mich. Oh, he wants one for himself. He wants to make one. Nice.
I can't believe that it sounds I can't believe how frequently it just sounds like English.
I know, it does help a lot.
That fucks with me a little bit.
It's a blessing.
I am vetoing this one myself.
It's not even your outfit.
It is fashion crime I will not allow. I had no problem with any of previous ones.
If this one doesn't quite hit the mark either, I'll have to go back to the drawing board. I actually have a lot of great ideas we can still try.
No, this man cannot be allowed to continue. I'm putting a stop to this madness right now. Give me that. I choose this one.
Oh my god.
Can everyone can just fucking draw? Everyone in the setting knows how to draw. It's cursed.
Well, let's find out.
In a land that's all furries, everyone can draw. I inked the sketchbook for my overly excited boss's hands. Raoul tilts his head and cocks an eyebrow. Marker.
Oh, yes.
He hands me a pink one. Perfect. I flip to the nearest empty page. Clearly I have to take matters in my own hands. I kind of thought he would just augment the second one, because it looked kind of like the final design.
Well, if you want to sketch out some of your own ideas, be my guest. Let me tell you though, fashion design is not easy.
Yeah, you demonstrated that clearly enough.
Damn.
I think I got this. Raoul gave me plenty of ideas on what not to do, but there were a few golden nuggets in some of the designs. I have some ideas. My hand moves on its own, which is upsetting, because that's how the Evil Dead movie starts.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit of this, maybe some bling over there, and... I'm doing it! I'm in the zone! It's gonna be worse. This is gonna be great.
It's a Sonic the Hedgehog with the B-movie facial expression.
Moments later, and I'm pretty sure I've nailed it. I don't know if I should be ready for a joke or not. Here.
I don't know either.
This should do. I hand the sketch back to Raoul. He seems genuinely excited.
He's been genuinely excited the whole fucking time.
As if he wasn't just watching the whole time.
Alright, let's see what you came up with.
I watched him with bated breath. I knew being a vigilante was going to be a tough job, but I had no idea I'd have to avert a disaster of such magnitude this early in my career.
Jesus fucking Christ, they're so mean to him.
Only in his brain.
Fair.
At least everything's settled now. Or so I assume. No sooner have I let down my guard than I notice a devilish smirk stretches across Raoul's face. He turns the notebook around and around in his paws.
I see. Perhaps we could reinforce it here. Add a splash of color there. Yeah, that should be nice and comfortable. But would it be stretchy enough? Milo, a pen, if you please.
We didn't get to see what his looked like, no. Milo tosses him a pen. He catches it without looking and immediately begins scribbling wildly. Are you gonna be alright?
Alright, please, Spot. You're talking to a 4 times Innovator of the Year winner. My designs are the heart of this very city. A little outfit doesn't scare me.
The ones I've seen so far scare me plenty. Okay, then let me know if you need anything. Happy to, He raises his thumb, not even looking in my direction. With how horny his designs are and the idea that he's like running this city with his inventions, I'm just like, my brain was just like, I have introduced a new hybrid car, but it's just the actual joke from South Park about hybrid cars. the extremely gay car. His tail's wagging so fast I fear it might take off at any second. Help! Milo folds his arms. No sense getting through to him when he is in states such as this. Inventor's frenzy. Some call it inventor's rut. Does that kind of thing happen often? Once or twice every few months. Last year he was locked in a room for 2 days. Wow, must have been important business. Trying to design a robot that makes soap. Soup. Where are you? I'm at soup. Soup? Had to force lock after Master Brevard set off fire alarm. Took 3 weeks to get tomato stains out of carpet.
Damn.
Milo shudders. The feathers sticking out of the top of his head bobbing left and right like a metronome. That's a visual. 3 sentences, and this story has taken more turns than a roller coaster. He clears his throat. Fancy coffee or hot tea? This could take some time. I won't say no to that. I can run up and make some.
He's a butler.
I will go.
He was born to do this.
This is a whole thing that keeps happening in Password when we're playing it too. Is that everyone keeps doing the butler's job constantly and acting like it's like surprised at the idea that the butler might do something ever. Don't you want to take a break? We were at it for a while. Hell, I'm pretty winded myself. Only reason I'm asking is because I could use a change of scenery. Only thing tired is earholes from constant talking. Making coffee and tea is one of many duties as butler. Do not neglect duty. I just feel bad making you do everything, you know? I do not feel bad. Get paid plenty for it. This is like $150 tea. Well, if you factor in labor. On the other end of the room, the screen flashes. I hear a soft ring. Milo gives a shake of his head while Rule refuses to look up from his sketching. Suppose coffee and tea will have to wait. What's going on? We have color. Accept call. The screen flashes again.
Hi? Hello? Is this working?
The video call's a little blurry. I can't really tell what I'm supposed to be looking at. Adjust screen, please. We cannot see you.
Oh, silly me. Of course.
There's some more shaking before Fenna's face comes into view. Her glasses make her eyes look 10 times bigger than they actually are from this angle.
Who was this person?
Is it the woman from the train station?
I don't remember.
I think it might be her.
I think you voiced her.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, if it isn't Mimi, your feathers are looking quite radiant today. New shampoo, perhaps? Did you just say Mimi? Oh my gosh, Mr. DeRoy is there as well. I see you found the address after all. Oh, yeah, thanks. I did. Yep, they're there.
Yep.
Mimi? What is nature of call? Is Mr. Dawn Hound around by any chance? It's quite unlike him not to answer my calls. He's usually so diligent about things. Milo's eyes flick to Raoul. For a moment, we can all hear the boss's scribbling. Preoccupied. Nature of call, please. Dearest Mimi, have a heart. Life's short enough as it is. One oughtn't spend it fussing, fretting, and grumbling. You'll get wrinkles, which no one will see. Life's too short for frivolities as well. Lots of
scars, right?
Just because he's covered in feathers.
Oh.
I don't know how visible wrinkles are going to get. Nature of call. Now, I called you because we received a very strange card in the post today. Oh, I think I got one too. Apparently there's some real estate scam going around. Were that only true? No, this one came directly from the Saltwater Syndicate. Now there's a name I hoped I wouldn't hear again, which was stupid of me. But I suppose it was only a matter of time. She holds up a little red...
I want to become a superhero, but I don't want to hear about the crime syndicate.
The one I can name so far. Yeah. She holds up a red little piece of paper, no bigger than a credit card. It has a cute little anchor drawn on it. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. An anchor, okay.
A calling card?
Ugh! I didn't see him stop sketching or move until he was standing right behind me. Almost like he was behind me. That seems to be the case, yes. Glad you could join us after all, Mr. Dawn Hound. What's it say? It says we're only going in circles. No, she clears her throat.
Damn.
Ahoy. Ahoy, all me lily-livered mateys at Okadook. Batten down the hatches for the heist of your measly lives. Is this a calling card or a movie ad? The syndicate's coming for ye and yours, and ye best believe we'll be given no quarter. All your riches will be ours for the taking, and that pretty little dress, too. Impression is frighteningly accurate. Oh, it was supposed to be good? Whoops. I can't disagree there. I can't do pirate.
Damn, she's got hips, though. I just noticed that.
Just catching up with
Holy shit, that's Pixar mom tier.
That's the highest shelf. Pixar mom. She's Elastigirl. They fit all that on a card that small? Indeed they did. Such pretty handwriting as well. Oh, I hit Y instead of A. It's just like,
do you want to look at her hips again?
I was like, why did
here?
Fade did no text? Am I supposed to look at something? Like they're calling me out. In any case, I trust you understand the predicament I found myself in now.
You need someone on car duty to prevent the items from being stolen.
Very good. Gold star. Which means you can kiss
Yay!
that means you get to kiss Alex. I'm surprised he caught all that. So quick on the uptake. Yes, that is exactly it.
Jesus Christ.
Unfortunately, I'm not exactly in a position to contact the authorities directly. We have a new collection on the way, and any scene caused now might be enough to convince our backers to let us go. The subtlety is name of game. We're fucked. I don't think you'll find any here. Not with Raoul's tight rubber suit.
Stop thinking about that.
Just
What
keep
are you
thinking
thinking,
about
Milo?
that. It's the selling point.
Uh,
I suggest doing plainclothes reconnaissance to ascertain threat and secure perimeter before making rash decisions. It could very well be children's prank, but we will have to be ready if situation goes south.
Duskhound can go.
What? Are you sure?
Come on, Milo. It's just recon. Spot's got ears and eyes, doesn't he? It'll be a good opportunity to see what he's made of.
What's the worst that could happen? He bumps into the enemy on the street and they both drop their papers and pick them up and giggle and then they fall in love and then they wake up in their bed? It'll be flawless.
If the syndicate does show up, we'll be right behind them.
He points behind him to the drawing.
I still have a project I need to get back to.
It's very important. Your opinion, Duskhound? My very first mission is to protect millions of euros worth of art? How exactly do I do recon? Our training didn't quite cover that. I mostly just got punched.
Euros
I just got punched
money?
for half an hour. It's probably like $1.3 million. It's like a bit more than ours, I think. I think euros are still a bit more than dollars.
I was trying to be chauvinistic. Okay.
Chauvinistic? Over dollars?
It can be more than just like male chauvinism. This is a term I learned recently, and I'm trying to use it. And
wow,
this is the first time I have, and it has failed.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yeah.
Turns out when if you don't use words the way people understand them, they just confuse them.
I think that there are some commies out there that understand what I'm talking about. Okay. They're the people that taught me this word.
Hey, baby, you want a prole play?
Shower me with your bougie cum.
No, we've been past this. We're out of cum. You can't just introduce new cum to the story.
Watch me. Well, I mean, don't.
That's not. I can't put that on YouTube. Check out just for fans /birdcatcher AD. Oh.
Jesus Christ. Anyway.
Not to worry, Mr. Giroy. It is actually quite a simple matter. All you need to do is scout around the gallery and report any suspicious activity. I just caught up with the fact that she has furry glasses, which is when you have a furry character try to have glasses make any sense, and you put them like over the ear or something. Meanwhile, Bravar's glasses are just floating, like they're just they're just like nose. Yeah, both of them just have nose glasses. My favorite,
have that, like, magnetized piercing thing to hold the glasses in place.
That's upsetting as a concept.
Yeah. No, I know they exist. Nobody get those, by the way.
Yeah.
No, nobody get those.
I'm always very amused when a furry just has glasses that just are normal dad glasses that just go to the sides of their head and just, They just float. Sometimes you can even, sometimes in people's VR chat avatars, you can just see the hooks where the glasses would go around an ear, and they're just floating there. Like, fuck it, I'm a cartoon character. Fuck you. Keep a particularly close watch on the Money Talks gown. It's easily the single most valuable item in our collection at this time.
You've already had a run-in with a member of the Saltwater Syndicate, though not a particularly gifted one. So you know what to look out for.
Yeah, the next one will be more dangerous. So you're fucked. They're not all gonna talk like pirates, are they? And if I see anything suspicious, I just report back over the radio? Precisely. We will monitor the situation and take action when needed. Avoid physical confrontation if possible. You are not ready. As much as that stings, it's probably true. If I'm just playing undercover security guard, I think I'll be okay. Wonderful. I'm sure you'll do a splendid job, Mr. Dusk Hound. She giggles. Is my codename that funny? All of a sudden I wonder if I should have listened to some of Milo's suggestions after all. Oh, heavens no, it's all just so very exciting. It reminds me of when I first met Mimi. Well then, I should leave the gallery in your very capable hands. Oops, you dropped it. The whole gallery. Oh, it spilled everywhere. With that, she closes the call. Milo turns to me immediately. Before you go, let me give you earpiece for radio contact. He takes out a little box from one of the large cabinets and hands me a small device. Just looks like a regular earbud. It has a small switch and a big button in the middle. Turn on switch to establish radio connection. After that, simply push to talk. An earpiece you have to press to ever talk. Sounds kind of annoying.
Yeah, it's just Metal Gear Solid.
And they have to push into your ear, but they have nails. How big are dog ears? How big is the earpiece?
I mean, you've seen a dog more recently than I have.
I guess. I put it in my ear.
Yeah, I say that as if I didn't see a dog like 3 hours ago.
Oh, so you're just taking a gamble that I've gone outside today.
There are dogs much closer to you than there are to me.
You don't know how long I've been sitting currently, Mr. 3 hours. 2 of those were this. I put it in my ear, though I leave it off for now. If I didn't feel like a spy before, I sure as hell do now. An Apple I Spy.
Good luck on the mission, Dusk Hound. I believe in you.
Wow. And so do all the children. Come Christmas time. Raoul gives me a firm pat on the shoulder before returning to his sketchbook. I leave Milo and Raoul to their tasks and make my way out of the mansion. Milo is kind enough to arrange a fancy new bicycle for me, but I'm sure he just wants me to get more exercise. He's just gonna go around from spot to spot like the guy from One Punch. That's the level of hero we got. I guess that makes him the real hero.
Yeah.
I'm sure to have a reliable mode of transportation. It's nice to have a reliable mode of transportation again, though. Schippersburg has always had amazing bike infrastructure, and biking is usually almost as fast as driving, especially during rush hour. There are dedicated bicycle highways completely free of car traffic. Oh my god,
we get it. You're from fucking Europe.
We get it. Europe's cool and not miserable to live in. Fucking keeps just swinging it in our faces back and forth. Those fucking low-hanger European bike routes. What was I saying? That connect to the city center and all major districts. The only method of transportation that's more efficient is taking the underwater trains, but I'm not made of money. I'm made of meat. I'm about to hop on my bike when I realize I'm all alone on this mission. I wonder if it'd be okay if I brought someone along. It's only recon, right? I'll look less conspicuous if I have a friend with me to check out the gallery. More importantly, it might actually steal my nerves. That's one way to be a spy. You just bring your significantly more flashy friend with you. My mind immediately goes to Lou. For one, they love art. At the very least, they love the idea of loving art. I'm fairly sure they're off work today. I'll give them a call. Like this?
No, you're doing it wrong. It's supposed to go the other way around. It's 2-5, not 5-2.
You mind moving the ladder a wee bit? I can't reach the bloody thing from here. And just where are all the balloons?
Where'd you put them last time?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be bloody looking for them, would I? Am I interrupting something?
Sorry. Hey, Alex. We're having a little moment.
Oh, is that Al? Hello, Al.
Willie says hello. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Lou, do you have some free time right now? There's a little something I wanted to do, and I could use your company.
What is it?
It's a surprise.
I hate surprises.
Okay, I want to check out Opgedukt.
Oh, I'd love to. I think we're done for a break right now anyway. Do.
They lower their voice.
Willie's about to throw his back out over here.
I heard that. Cool, I'll meet you at the Han then. I remembered.
See you there.
I just caught up with the fact that the hoodie that he wears was incorporated into the shoes on the traditional outfit. It was the same symbol. I wonder if that's the city's symbol or something.
It might be, yeah.
Or if that was, or those were genuine carryover designs from the development process, and so it just happened to have the same emblem for that reason. The Han is a mess.
Is it? It looks okay to me.
Yeah, it's disaster. Look at this place.
Oh my god, it's horrible.
Yeah, like the flag's slightly asymmetrical. There's like a couple sticky notes from yesterday on the fume hood, and the chairs aren't aligned. The chairs aren't aligned.
Chairs aren't aligned.
What are they gonna do? I knew Willem would be preparing for the anniversary, but I had no idea this would be such a war zone. There's flags and empty balloons all over the place, with Lou and Willem standing together at the heart of the chaos. Hey there, love what you done with the place. Ah, just the bloke I wanted to see. I need someone with lips to give me a blow.
Whoa!
Waka waka.
Hell yeah.
Lips?
He keeps popping the balloons.
They weren't made for sharp beaks. Discrimination, I say. I feel like the beaked people might have like an apparatus to wear sometimes to unbeak themselves slightly. One of my favorite,
wow.
Well, it's like one of my favorite like goofy furry traits is that you'll see horned characters put like a tennis ball on their horn. Because it's just a spike they walk around with all day. I see. I'd be happy to help you out later, if that's okay. I already made some plans. Right. Lou did tell me you were headed somewhere. Better be someplace safe. Whole district's in a tizzy after what happened to Mrs. De Bruyne's place. Saltwater Syndicate's been having a whole bunch of problems lately, they have. You don't know the half of it. Neither do I. Yeah. I don't pay attention.
Yeah. But, yeah. And take 4. Yeah. But isn't it mostly big heists? Having an old lady doesn't seem like their kind of thing.
I'm just glad she's okay. She's the guest of honor at the party tomorrow.
Guest of honor, huh? Fancy. I thought you'd put on the mother hen act and call it a day.
Mother hen? Shite. It breaks the accent.
It's impossible. Yeah.
Shit. I'll have to see if the dress still fits. He runs off to the storage room while Lou laughs.
We'll be away for a bit.
We got a hint at the drag earlier when he looked at the traditional costume and said it was more Willem style.
Yeah.
All right, but if this corset rips because you won't help me put it on, I'll put it on your tab. That's how businesses work. Inflict your costs on random people. Doop doop. Lou and I get off at the tram stop near the art gallery. It's a majestic building, sandwiched in between rows of fancy townhouses that are all at least 150 years old.
Whoa.
Some are a little slanted. Rumor has it a distant relative of the Batavian royal. I thought the end of the L was a period.
Oh, yeah. It does look like that.
Thought the sentence was ending, just very dumb.
Nope.
Royal has it a distant relative. The Batavian royal family used to live in one of them until recently. My companion has assured me, however, that it's just a ruse to draw more people to the area. No doubt to spend money at all the fancy brand stores. I'm sure they researched the matter at length to come to that conclusion, so I'm not going to question it. Even as we're walking, they're scrolling through Opkeduk's website. No doubt checking out what they have on display.
I have to say, Al, I'm surprised you of all people would want to go to an art gallery.
Your dinosaur speech last week really opened my eyes, so I'm trying to be more mature.
Really now?
No, I ran into the curator of the gallery last week. Quite literally. She gave me tickets and said I should go check it out. In all honesty, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't at least a little curious about the Money Talks gown Fenna mentioned. Really fucks with my brain that it's the title of the gown is a phrase.
Yeah, it's really
it kills
weird.
it kills where I'm going when I say it every time. Besides, if I'm gonna be old, I can at least pretend to be cultured like you.
But isn't it closed right now? Website says they're doing some renovations.
Oh, she gave me like special access tickets.
Wow, look at you! Making friends in high places, huh?
You could say that. I better not tell them I met the CEO too. That would be all over the internet in minutes.
Lucky bastard. The most expensive thing I ever got for free was a sample at the perfume counter.
Also known as secondhand smoke. They wave their hand, closing the holographic screen in front of them as we near a pedestrian crossing. Yeah, I'd love to have a holographic screen. I'd love more people to be able to see what is on my phone. I love future technology in sci-fi settings. But we wait for the light to turn green next to a heavily made up tapir lady. Lou finally turns to me.
I wasn't gonna bring it up, but holding up, Al. You know, with the job situation, now's the perfect time for me to bring this up when we're in public. I was hoping to help you look for something new, but I haven't seen you at the Han, and we've barely even texted. Got caught up with the kids myself, too.
I guess I did kind of leave in a hurry after our little night out. Sorry, I've been recovering from That Fish Ain't My Mother. It left a really big impression. I think that one review was putting it lightly, to be honest. I don't think I can ever unsee that scene where the lady gives birth to singing fish eggs.
What did I tell you? Cult classic.
True. Only a cult could appreciate that kind of imagery. Really, though, I've been doing great. Already got something new, I think. Just got through my orientation earlier this week.
That's fast. What's the gig?
Oh, I'm gay.
Me too.
I make that
probably.
joke every time that he says orientation. I can feel myself sweating a little. I made the joke like 3 times. God damn it.
Well, this was the first time I got it then.
I'm not just randomly accusing characters of being gay. Quick, Alex, make something up. I'm working as a cleaner. I clean things. Like this getaway. My eyes meet Lou's for the briefest of moments just to see if they're buying it.
Clean what? Houses? Streets? Crime scenes?
Shit, I knew I should have prepared a more convincing story ahead of time. But then I forgot, I guess. Get it together. You know they can smell fear. It's a private, residential thing. Look, the lights turn green. We should walk now. Don't want to keep the cars waiting. I'm definitely not the personal naked butler of a billionaire. Like, I'm definitely not doing the Arnold Schwarzenegger thing that people don't want to talk about anymore. I hurriedly waddled down the crossing. Lou quirks a brow at me, but follows anyway.
You're not ashamed, are you?
Just imagining the person who hired Arnold Schwarzenegger to walk around his house naked all day and was like, that guy's gonna be governor one day. People are afraid to open OnlyFans. And there it is, my golden ticket. I slowed down my pace enough for Lou to catch up.
Who's afraid?
Damn, you caught me. I kind of took this new job out of desperation. It's not exactly the kind of career move you shout from the rooftops. Lou puts their paw on my shoulder.
Being a cleaner's a perfectly normal profession.
Bluffer, on the other hand.
My cousin's friend's aunt's girlfriend's neighbor's former lover makes a fortune off of it.
He really cleans house.
Mm-hmm. Or are you cleaning, like, sex stores or something?
No sex stores, just houses. They're like larger buildings people have sex in.
They're more expensive.
Even if you were, there's no shame in it. I'm glad you found something.
The only sex stores is where they're storing all the cum on the castle walls.
No, that's sex storage. What the fuck you thinking?
That's what stores means. You gotta clean out your stores. Thanks, Lou.
But I only have 2 hands. There's so much that needs to be done.
No. Someday I'll tell them the whole truth. For now, half of one will do. Not that they'll ever believe me. Hell, I have trouble believing it myself. How will I ever convince them of this very easy to prove thing? They'll never figure it out.
All right, let's look at some of this art.
Look at this art. Look at the guy on the left. Oh!
Excuse you? That's the girl with the pearl earring.
Let's see.
It's not.
Okay, there's a lot more Echo references happening.
I actually don't recognize any of these. There's references to something.
So on the back wall, the top left is Cameron and Devin from Arches. The bottom left is William and Samuel from the Smoke Room. The 3 smaller portraits that I can see are Carl. Okay, I was gonna say Chase, but I think it's Leo and TJ from Echo. I don't know what the one on the right is. It looks underwater. And then there's just what looks like a human lady falling over. Oh no! Sorry.
What?
Just saw the top right one. Okay, there's Chase. But the bat, that's the tulpa. That's the bad Chase. That's not good. That's a horror scene. Middle top might be Amicus. From Echo. And I don't know what the left. That's the left one. We have nothing to go on. The top left is obscured. So it's mostly references from this. Middle left might be Socket Man, the upsetting meat thing, or as you called it, girl with the pearl earring. I don't know what to do about a red square or orange square, and yeah, I don't know if I can recognize the far left one or not. That's a struggle.
Is that the one where it's like people are in the rain or some shit? You know, the painting where people are in the rain?
Yeah, the one painting with rain on it. The only one ever.
Damn it.
The dress looks oddly familiar too, but I don't know. It's just kind of a sparkly bosom and then dollar bills, I guess.
A Sparkly Bosom is going to be the name of my next novel.
Yeah. I used to play bass for a Sparkly Bosom.
Stop.